Drake, congrats.
Thank you, brother. Yes, sir.
Just a thought on getting the job done, basically, right? How much of a battle was it for you against their defense, and then to watch your defense do what it did?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a battle. We knew this was a great football team coming in here. Happy for the guys, man. This is one to enjoy. It was tough. Battle the elements. Props to our defense. They played great. We made enough plays on offense, but we cleaned some stuff up, and we knew they were going to be a good defense. And like I said, our defense helped us out all night, and special teams was huge as well. So just proud of the guys can enjoy this one, and we're back on the road.
Hi, Drake. The touchdown pass to Kayshon Boutte.
Yeah.
The play he made, did you even see it, or it's just a matter of you kind of leading him and knowing he was going to make a play?
He keeps on making them. He keeps on making plays, making me look good, and I'm proud to be able to give him some throws to make a play on it. And I think one-hand catch. There's not much else to say about it. It's pretty sweet. We kind of looked. It was kind of the same type throw as my first one, to him, and he made an even better catch this time. So just props to Kayshon for keep on playing. He was huge for us tonight. That receiver room just keeps on doing good things. Good job in the running game, and I think I could have had some chances more downfield and make some better throws. But hey, you can't be too hard on myself and move on to the next one.
Drake, as the fourth quarter started, like what were you thinking about, kind of using the clock or getting some more points, or just it had been obviously a pretty tough game up to there. What was going through your mind? And I just wondered if you had any thoughts on Bo Nix and the unfortunate injury.
Yeah, there's some ups and downs with the games. I think just our mentality on offense is go down and score. There's no mentality. I think when it becomes a two-possession game at the late in the fourth quarter, it kind of becomes a different deal. Like we were at the end, just proud of the offensive line for being able to run it when they know we're going to run it. That last that second to last drive. And then I botched the last third down. I missed the throw. But really just proud of the guys for running it. It's hard in this league to run it when they know you're going to run it. And those guys were huge. And fourth quarter, I guess that's when crunch time is. The snow picked up a little bit, and it was pretty sweet. Just the fans and the stadium, the atmosphere was pretty cool. And there at the end, we're in the victory formation. That's always the stuff I remember. It's pretty sweet. And then, Bo, man. I trained with Bo before the pre-draft and got to know him well, him and his family and his wife. And first off, they're just great people, great Christians. Really enjoyed being around Bo Nix and his family. Obviously, the news is it was heartbreaking for what a player he is, the guy he is, and just know praying for Bo. I know he's going to bounce back. He's a great player in this league, and look forward to matching up with him. We had one in college, and he got the best of me, so I know he'll bounce back. But they got a good team, and it should be a tough one next week.
Hi, Drake. Congratulations. I'm just curious. Mike Vable, when he was just in here, said you guys are excited about the win, but you're not satisfied. Is that kind of how you would also describe the mentality among the team, and what does that mean to not be satisfied?
Yeah, I think not satisfied means we're back on the road. Back on the road in the AFC Championship game. That kind of speaks for itself. So I'm just trying to enjoy these playoff wins. I think in the regular season when you come up with wins, you feel like you can play better. You kind of have this down mentality, and just know that we made enough plays tonight. Obviously, I wish I had some plays back, but that's part of it. That's part of playing good teams in the playoffs. And proud of these guys for how we played. Keeps on being a defense picking us up when we need to, and special teams was huge. And so, like I said, just back on the road, and we got a tough opponent.
Mark Maskey on the left.
Drake, eight turnovers total in the game between both teams. How much of that do you think was the elements? How much was the caliber of the defenses? What did you attribute?
Yeah, I think it's credit to their defense. We knew they were going to be good, and they lived up to the hype and all the statistics and all the the ball hunting that we saw on film. They ball hunt, and on the edge they're tough. I got to do a better job stepping up, and got to hit some guys downfield when we had our chances, but. Like I said, we made enough plays. We scored, 21, and our defense helped out with 7. So we did what we had to do in the game, and the elements were a little tough. I got to be better with the football, when I'm taking off and running, and from there just know that the football is the prized possession, and when we don't turn the ball over and put our defense in bad spots, I like our chances.
Drake, you played 2 playoff games. Your team's got 2 wins, so you know what it takes to win in the playoffs now. How much tougher was this game than the first game, and how much tougher do you expect it to get? Yeah,
it's going to keep on getting tougher. We play, keep on playing, great defenses with great quarterbacks and teams that deserve to be here, and that's what we feel like we deserve to be here. And we got times where we know we're going to have to be at our best in critical moments, and it comes down to it's going to come down to the end, and it's going to come down to making plays when you have them, and I gotta just keep on giving our guys a chance to make plays, and I like our chances when with those guys in those locker room. Man, it's fun to be with those guys, and it's just fun to show up here, and I'm just glad the season's keep on going. So hopefully it goes for a good while longer.
Two final questions. Bill Bird.
Drake, obviously, Coach Vable gets a lot of credit for establishing what's here, starting going back to when he was hired. Talk about what he's meant for you personally. What has he done for Drake Maye to make you a better player?
Yeah, I think he challenges me. He challenges me, really every day. Every day in practice, every day, and every time I come back from the sideline from a drive, he's always got something to say, and it's not like it's something that's usually meaningful and that's worth something. So just trying to listen to him, absorb as much as I can. I know he's played some big games like this, so it's cool when you can see kind of his emotion on his face when he's not even playing and he's coaching, and how much he cares for us, how much he cares for each of us personally. And I think he just pushes me to be the best I can be. And one of the best things about Coach is he coaches hard, but he also cares about us a lot, and I think that goes a long way. So Coach Vable is he's constant now. He's it's hard when I'm sitting right here, and my man is with the camera on team meetings. He's got a sarcasm that I haven't really figured out 100% yet. He's got a little tough sarcasm where I want to laugh, but you don't really want to. But no, I think he's a big dude too. I respect somebody that looking me in the eye, and he's always got something to say, and I think it's always something that is either funny or helps the team and helps us win.
Drake, congrats. I do want to ask you a little bit more about the weather, if I could. There was that drive where you had the touchdown pass to Steph, and in that drive, it looked like you had a better grip on the ball, quite honestly. Did something change with the weather that enabled you to do that throughout the game? I mean, things seem to be better after that.
Yeah, I think when the snowflakes, stop, I think it's a little easier to throw the football. You got a little better grip, but really, I think, I think CJ would probably say the same. We both had some throws that, was tough. It's tough to get grip on it. I think it's tough in warm-ups because you kind of get a feel where the ball doesn't touch the ground and the guys are just passing it around with each other and, pause. But I think the biggest thing is you'll get back there with the snow and just having a good grip on it and letting it rip. But I think, like I said, the weather is no excuse, but there's definitely times where the ball rolls around on the ground with the center before the snap and it gets a little wet. So it's definitely it was tough, but I feel like we made enough throws. So thank you.